Welcome back everybody, Green Assassin here, and today I am playing the Direwolf20's 1.7 pack available on the Feed the Beast launcher. Oops, wrong button. Last episode we worked on some magic, some blood magic and some thumbcraft. And we also went and got some stuff from those meteors from AE2. This episode I want to get into a little bit of that stuff. The applied energistics, because I am sick of crafting stuff by hand in a crafting bench. So, we come down here. I have got a little area back here where I have dug out just to start preparations on some of the stuff I want to set up from applied energistics. And apparently my frames are going to drop. Of course, as soon as I start recording, the frames drop. Oh well, what do we do? So, first off, I've played around with it. I've already crafted a couple machines from AE2. Just to try and get a feel for it. I've done a little bit of, like, the basic crafting, trying to figure out how everything works and whatnot. So in my inventory, I have this stuff is for later, but I have these three things. Some Certus quartz, some nether quartz, and some Fluix dust. And Fluix dust you gotta get from Fluix crystals. The Fluix crystals you get from dropping one charged Certus quartz, one nether quartz, and a redstone dust into a puddle. Sorry, excuse me. Into a puddle of water, and then like a moment later you get two Fluix crystals, so we can do that quickly, maybe two. I'll wait until I set it up. But anyways, the reason I have the dusts in here is because you can craft them into these Fluix seeds. So we're going to do that quickly. This might be a little back and forth with the order of things that need to be done with applied energistics. Like I said, I'm still learning the mod quite a bit, so. But yeah, anyways, let us just drop a piece of cobble right there. And if we take the bucket of water and, we throw that in there. You can throw these in and they won't despawn, so you can leave them in there. These take a long time when you don't have anything helping them grow. So you just throw them in the water like so. Oh, I gotta take my magnet off for this episode. Let's try that again. Throw those all back in there and we'll come take a look at them in a second. While we're doing that, we can grab one of these. One of these, and I'll just show you how quick this process is. So if we come back over to our puddle of water and we throw a piece of redstone in, oh, that needed to be charged Certus quartz, which I have made some because I only had like 8 when I first started, but I've already made the machine that makes charged Certus quartz, so. But yeah, it's already popped into my inventory. So that is how you get that, and then you just pulverize it or grind it down in the slag mill or the grindstone, and it gets you the Fluix dust, which is what you need in order to make these seeds. But if we come back and we pick up these seeds, we will see that they're still at 0%. So they take a really long time. So I looked into some ways of boosting that, and one of them is this thing right here. And which table is it? This one. I have a recipe for 3 more set up. This stuff is really easy to make. It's just some pure Fluix or some Fluix crystals and some quartz fiber, which the quartz fiber is really easy to make. So there's the recipe for that. We will grab those 3. That gives us a total of 4. Where's my bucket so I don't make water go everywhere? And then you guys will see that I've already got most of this stuff dug out, waiting for me to record. I do need this stuff. So basically how you set these up is you would just put down some ME cables. I'm not sure if it has to be connected to the bottom. I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm not 100% on that, so just to be safe, I'm going to connect it to the bottom. So we'll put one of those there, one of those there, one of those there. And for the mow, I'm going to take that piece out. And I'm going to put a piece here, because I have another thing in here. This thing right here, it's called a toggle bus. And I didn't have enough of that, I don't think, so we'll grab another piece of that. Oh, I did have enough. So the toggle bus is really easy to make too. It's just 2 pieces of ME glass cable and some redstone and a lever. And this thing is really nifty, and I really like the features of AE2 because everything is in micro parts. So if you see, I put that onto that cable and it's still in this block space. So now if I put a cable there, this toggle bus is in the same block as this piece of cable, which I thought was a really nice feature. So we will put that on top of there, and then we're going to put some water down. And then in here I have one of these things, and I'm going to need this, and I'm going to need this, and I'm going to need that. So this thing is an energy acceptor. This basically takes power and converts it into AE power, is my understanding of it. It's really easy to make. You just need one of those pure flukes crystals, some iron, and some Certus quartz glass. Certus quartz glass is easy, just some ground up Certus quartz or another quartz. And I'm going to put that right there. And then this piece of cobble I grabbed, I am going to throw here. That out of my life, and put this down, and we're going to put a lever on top of it. And basically what this is going to do is it's just going to power these 4 machines off, because these machines can drain a lot of power from your system. And you don't want them running when you're not actually trying to grow crystals. So, with that, we are going to run some energy conduit through here, and like so. And this thing should be storing power, or not. Don't make a liar out of me. Oh, yeah, it's got power in it. It just says it doesn't. I don't know why. But those turn purple when I turn them on, and you should see little... Oh, actually, hold on one sec. We gotta go into video settings. Put particles back on. I went to the nether and got some blaze rods before I recorded, so I had the particles off because I was ablaze. Come on, there should be some particle effects. But anyways, we will take these seeds, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw them in here. And we're going to leave them for a second. You can see that they're actually like oxidizing the water, or whatever you want to call that. They got particle effects, so you kind of know it's working. In here I have the inscriber and I have a charger. So basically the inscriber, where's my power cables? We will put right here. And this is the machine that I needed these presses for. So you'll see I've got a lot of stuff for AE already made, some of the basic components. But you take one of these. Let me grab a spare piece of gold, and I think it's the logic one I need. Logic, yes. So you put the logic in here, And I totally didn't show you guys how to craft. Well, you guys got any eyes, so you guys can figure out how to craft it. So you put this in here, and then you put a piece of gold in here, and you can only do one at a time. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way of automating this. I've been playing around with hoppers and whatnot. I haven't made any ME interfaces to see if that will help me out. But that got us a printed logic circuit. And then you can take one of these. To make one of those, you need... which one is it? It's this one. The silicon press. And you just shift click that in there like so. And it will make... This is from Ender.io. This is OR dictionaried with both of the, whatchamacallit, like it'll work as the AE silicon too. So that's what I've been using just because I had a surplus of it, and I actually don't even know the recipe of the applied energistics version of it. Can I find it quickly? It's not that big of a deal anyways. Like I said, they both work, so you can use either or of them. The old recipe for making it was just to cook some of this, I think. So I am just gonna probably keep using the Ender.io one. But if we take that out now, let's put our presses back in here. We grab a piece of redstone, and then that one, and that one. Come on. You can speed this up too with acceleration cards. I haven't gotten that far yet, so. But then that gets you a logic processor. And it's basically the same thing for each one, just the base, like this one is pure Certus quartz, and you need the calculation press. This one you need the engineering press and a diamond, and that gets you that. And then all three of them you mix with redstone and this printed silicon to get that. Let's check on these. See, now these are completed now, so that was way faster. And that kind of doubles them. The only thing is you can't break these back down to get the dust. Once these are made, you're pretty much like, I can't find a recipe to pulverize these back down unless I just kind of thought of something, because you can make it into a block of Certus quartz, and if you break it apart, what kind of quartz do you get back? You get that type of nether quartz back. So that could be a way of doing it. It's just an extra crafting step that's probably unnecessary. So yeah, that's that. The other machine we have here is the charger, and it's really easy. Just needs some fluix crystals and some iron. And we are going to, this one's really easy to automate. Well, like early on automation, I just used hoppers. And then I put a hopper like so. And then if we bring this up like so, and then I don't like having loops in my power cables, so I'm just going to disconnect that like that. And we put that on top of there. And we put the other one on that side. And come in here and grab, do I have any normal Certus quartz? Yes, right here. So you just, this one doesn't have a GUI either. So basically all you do is you can either right click on the machine or drop your Certus quartz into the hopper. It'll go in. Once it's done, it'll come out as charged Certus quartz. So really easy. Let's get rid of some of that stuff that I don't need at the moment. And yeah, so now that I'm done with this, I'm just going to turn off the power, and now these things are offline, not wasting power. So very basic setup for AE to start out with. I got to play around with it a little bit more before I can figure out a way of automating some of it, so just bear with me. I've seen a few ideas. Direwolf's got a really good build on how to automate this. I kind of have an idea doing it a little bit different. I'm going to try it out and see how it works, and if I like it, I will show you guys. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just do Direwolf's build and then refer you guys to his video. I'm not sure which video it is off the top of my head. So yeah, that's that stuff. Now what we want to do is, I've got a few recipes in here. So this one is an illuminated panel, sorry. So I want at least one of those. And then this one is a formation core. I want one of those, but it gives me two. This one is an annihilation core. I want one of those. And then this one, I need a basic processor. No, I need one of these eventually anyway, so I might as well grab some of this stuff. So where were we? We were on this table. Nope. Yep, that table. So this, maybe it is one of these. Nope. Uh-oh. What am I missing from that? What am I trying to craft? I want one of these. Oh, so we gotta make it into an ME terminal first. That is a step I have not set up yet. So let's get ourselves a terminal. Just boom, like that, gets us a terminal. I only want the one for now. And then it was this table, so we put the terminal in here. That gets us the crafting terminal and an achievement. And then if we take a look at this, nope, that's pistons. Oh, don't need that one. This one here, this is the ME drive. I want one of these. And then what do we got in here? I just got some Fluix cable or ME cable. And then that is how you make the fiberglass cable. So don't think I need these anymore. Still not 100% sure how I want to set this up, so I'm probably just going to set up a basic one. I guess I could go... No, I want to go off of this one. So let's run some cable like so. And then we'll just plop this thing down right there. I don't know how to tell if that thing's working. I need one more of those cables. So we will grab one of these. Put it on top. Put our crafting terminal there. It seems to be working. So let us make the next part of this. And we need all of this stuff. I have 39 of those. I think I need one more of them. Oh, and this effect is coming back again. I still haven't figured out what this is, so if any of you guys know why that happens, please let me know in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. So, on with the show. Where's the stuff that I want to craft? Right here. So I want at least one of these 1K storages, and they require these 1K storage components. And I've got enough to craft 10, so we're going to craft all 10 of them. And then we take this, and let's shift click that again. I only want one. Better than a chest. Better than chests. And then what I want to do with the rest of them is I'm going to make some of these 4K storage components. That gets me 3 of these, so we'll craft all of those. And where'd they go? 4K. And boom. And that gets us 3 of these. I like the 4K ones better than the 1K ones. Just because they hold a bit more than the 1K. Like this one only holds 10,024 bytes, and this one holds 4,996 bytes. So we're going to plop that one in, and then we'll plop these 3 in, and then let's take a look at this. Ooh, and now I can put ender pearls and all types of good stuff in here. Let's put this stuff in here, that in there, and then let's take a look in here again. So I've used 8 of the 63 types allowed on this drive, and I'm only using 67 bytes of the 1024. So yeah, and everything's accessible through this one screen. So that's my main reason for wanting to go AE, is because I hate rummaging through chests to figure out where everything is, and this chest right here is just a disaster. Like, it's a really good example of a Soren chest, I guess, or a danger zone chest. So, and I've got 3 of these. They were kind of my overflow chests. And then this is just my blocks chest and a few other chests. My ore chest is getting pretty full, like I had to condense stuff down into blocks. My ender quarry has stopped running now. I do plan on going and moving it soon. I just didn't want to overwhelm my storage and like not have space to store stuff, so that's why I haven't moved it yet. I got lots of resources as is right now. Like, that's a ton of redstone. The only thing I'm starting to lack on is Certus quartz, because I've been using quite a bit of it. But I'm sure what I've made back here, like what I have in this chest here, will make me quite a bit of stuff. So, yeah. Where are we? We're pretty much at the 20-minute, well, past the 20-minute mark. Haven't really done anything new. One other thing I wanted to do this episode was I wanted to make a chunk loader. Because when I was in the nether, I tried using my ender bag and I noticed stuff wasn't getting pumped out. So I just figured, seeing as how I had an enchantment table, I could just go boom and get myself a chunk loader, and then I can keep my base loaded at all times. Just plop it down right here. We'll load 5 chunks. I think that'll be good enough for now. Hide the lasers. It's 81 chunks in total. So yeah, now I can pretty much get rid of all these crafting benches, throw them away. I'm gonna, off camera, I'm gonna start pumping some of this more valuable stuff, like all my ores, all my gems and whatnot, all of this stuff into my AE system. Most of the stuff that I have in barrels right now, I will probably leave in barrels. I'll just hook them up with storage buses once I get to that point. And yeah. What else can we do quickly? There is one other thing I wouldn't mind doing before I end this episode. And you guys just saw me grab a wand, so you guys can probably figure out what I want to do. I've got this all set up now. I just got to, whatchamacallit, hit it with the wand, and we'll put on that stuff so we get a Vis discount. I think it works on stuff like that too, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to grab these because we're going to craft one. Well, I'll craft one of them, and then I want two of them, so I'll craft the other one off camera, I guess. And I don't know if it uses up the water buckets, so we'll just grab 3 for now. So yeah, I've got this all set up. Underneath, I've set up some skulls just to help with the stability of the infusion crafting. So I just took some of my skulls, kind of spread them out. I'm going to fill this, like all the walls are going to be covered in skulls, and then I want to cover the floor in the crystals from Thaumcraft, just to try and help reduce on the higher instability crafting. I'll fill that in after. Over here I have set up the Alchemist Furnace with the Arcane Alembics on top. And I've got some warded jars over here that I have been getting some aspects ready for crafting. And one of the first things that I want to craft with this thing is down here, in here, the ever full urn is what I want to craft. And I don't think my things are set up properly, but we're gonna try it anyways. Oh, I don't have any spare stuff on me. I hope it doesn't knock anything off. Let's grab a couple more buckets of water just in case. I don't have any. Yeah, I do actually have some spare clay. I was getting ready to craft some other stuff too, which will be coming up in a future episode. So let's jump up here, and then what do we need? We need a clay pot in the center, and then oh, I guess we gotta make this thing first, don't we? So let's shift right click on. Why aren't you working? I should have enough. 50, 50, 50. Is it because of these things? I kind of had a feeling these might cause a problem. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what it was the niter I had on the roof. So yeah, just right click that. It took quite a bit. Didn't take as much as the book said it did, so that did provide a discount from my attire, my Thaumcraft attire. So let's take another look at this. We need clay block, water bucket, clay block, water block bucket. So let's put one of these up here. Put one of these. Oh, no, no, no. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. There we go. That's better. And we'll put one directly. Oh, mistakes were made again. Give me that back. Put that on there. I don't like this thing crafting with water buckets. And then let's put these here and see if this will work, like so. And then right click it. Morph back into a bat. I find it easier to craft and do infusion crafting as a bat, because then you can fly around and see if anything gets knocked off. Hopefully I did that right. Oh, and I get to keep my buckets. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I really love this mechanic. And that gets us an ever full yarn. Now the only question is it ready to go, or do I have to fill it with water? Let us test it out. I'm just going to put it right here. Oh, and look at that. It automatically fills your crucibles. The main reason I wanted to make this is because of the mechanic in Britannia. So if we take this off, yeah, let's do this and then we will call it a wrap on this episode because I am getting really long now. So instead of having this water source back here, what I was thinking is I could just put this down in the corner somewhere and it will fill the petal apothecary for me instead of me having to put a bucket of water in here every time I wanted to make a flower or craft anything with this. So that's why I want to make 2 of them. The other one will be, but yeah, that's why I want 2 of them, one for in here and one for the crucible over in the Thaumcraft area. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is I made a thermal lily. I heard the recipe of this is going to change soon. Right now it's really easy to make, and the creator of Britannia wants to make it a little bit more difficult. So I figured I would craft them now, even though I'm not quite ready to implement them yet. So just so you guys know, that's the recipe I use to craft them. Once Britannia gets updated, I will take a look at the recipe. But if it's anything like my Blast Off pack that I'm playing, well, not my Blast Off, but the series that I'm doing with Blast Off, it's gonna have pixie dust added to it, so you won't be able to use it until after you do the Elven Dimension, which is one of the near future things that I want to do with Britannia. So you guys will notice I have a hole right here. I have decided that I am gonna put a room underneath here. Oh, you guys can't see it. So I've started digging out a little bit of space down there so I can put a room in there. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, I will quit babbling, let you guys get on with your lives. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like, helps me out a lot. Consider subscribing, lets you know when I got new videos out and that kind of fun stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next episode.